for this year, we've been doing Barant's Backcountry Adventure with all brand new 2011 Pro RMKs.
The Pro RMK for me this season, introducing that into my clinics has just been such an asset to me.
The things that they can do on this snowmobile that they couldn't do before really speaks volumes on to what this sled is actually capable of.
This is a chassis and a snowmobile that not only looks so aggressive and works so well for all of us that have been riding for years, but for people that are just getting started snowmobiling. Polaris has just made such an amazing, easy to ride snowmobile.
It always does what I'm telling it to do. And that's something that is hard to get out of a snowmobile.
Started racing snowmobiles when I was about 12 years old.
When I'm up in Alaska, riding the backcountry, hucking cliffs and hitting big jumps, you gotta trust your equipment.
And you can crawl up and over the rock fields, like Jackson Hole is full of rocks and stumps and dirt and whatever else it throws at you. So
my weapon of choice is the Assault. I've been riding that for the last few years, and the new model's great. It's light, the suspension is tough, the chassis is solid.
You can absorb a hole and you can recover quickly.
The feedback on the Pro RMK has been amazing. We knew the sled was good. We knew people were going to be impressed.
They're lighting up the chat rooms, saying things like, it's the best handling sled ever made, best sled out of the box.
The 2011 800 Pro RMK has changed the way mountain sleds handle, and the 600 Pro RMK that'll be coming out in 2012 handles just as well as that.
A lot of people, I'm sure, are going to ask, well, why didn't they just put the 700 back in? I guarantee you that this 600 in the Pro Ride chassis would smoke the 700 Dragon.
The power is incredible.
Bar none. Not even a question.
You feel that power and that crisp right in that mid-range and just that initial grunt of that motor.
The 600 flat out rips in the new chassis.
Without looking at the graphics on the side and seeing that it's a 600, it definitely feels like an 8 in the mountains. Super nimble, super maneuverable.
It's just foot pressure and turn the bars a little bit and it will go where you want it to.
We took everything that was good about the Pro 800 that everybody likes and everybody is raving about right now, and we made a 600 to capture all that same thing. So the first thing they feel is that it's a fun sled.
You get that thing into the trees and all the similar characteristics of an 800 that we've all grown to really enjoy and kind of rely on. The 600 has brought that to the table as well. So
no one should feel ashamed to ride a 600, especially this one.
It's not a trail sled that's been converted to a mountain sled. It's a mountain sled through and through.
I cannot wait to get on this Polaris Pro RMK 600 and just sort of sneak out in the backcountry with some of my friends that are all riding yellow and just go out there and just rip circles around them. I can just already tell after just a few days of riding this sled that it's going to just blow the doors off of people. And then once we get back to the trailhead and letting them know that that was just a 600 that was out there smoking them, that's going to be a great day for me.
Kind of a little brother to the Big 8. I mean, it does good. We all rode with the 800s, and that thing can keep up whether you're through the trees or not.
I rely on these products every single day in the backcountry. It's not just a want anymore. Like, we have to have these things to get out of the backcountry and be able to access these areas safely.
Spending time in the mountains is what makes or breaks our product, because we have to know what our consumers are dealing with. We have to know what our consumers want. So if we're not out here doing it, if we're not out here living it, there's no way to understand what they are needing in a product. So the only way you're going to exceed expectations of your consumer is to get out and use it and make what they think it should be only better.
I know Polaris has done their homework. They've done a great job with the performance and reliability of this new sled, and I keep pushing the limits of it, and so far it keeps bouncing right back with me.